All right, I'm back with day three of the 100 horror films in 31 days. I had to go away for a couple of days, so I got a number of these daily videos to catch up on. Day three, I got in 5 films, starting with 1981's Devilfish, Lamberto Bava. Wonderful, classic cheese fest. Special effects are ridiculous. It's just one of those films that if you like Cruel Jaws or some of the other Jaws ripoffs, you're gonna like this. Thoroughly entertaining, and this Code Red release is nice. The print, the transfer looks good. Highly recommend Devilfish. 7 out of 10. Good stuff. Lamberto Bava. Can't beat that. Next up, I watched on Shudder Blood Harvest, which is a 1987 film, I believe. Bill Rebekny, I believe. Didn't do a whole lot of films. He's from Latvia, interestingly enough, born in Latvia, and he did Monster Go-Go in the '60s, and I think he did a Bigfoot film. The only thing I can say about Blood Harvest, and it's got a Blu-ray release, both '88 films, and I think Severin has got a new Blu-ray on it. I'm probably going to pass. It's just not a very good film. A lot of amateurish acting. The only real redeeming feature is Tiny Tim is in the film. Tiptoe Through the Tulips, Tiny Tim, and he plays this clown that is kind of like the muse for a series of killings that are going on. The killings are entirely uninteresting, and the acting is wooden. It was a real tedious film to get through, quite honestly. But I think Tiny Tim wasn't the reason why. It was just an uninspiring film. I think I'm just gonna have to pass on those Blu-rays. I give it a 5 out of 10. Next up is John Cameron, Piranha 2. What can I say about it? It's got flying piranha. It's kind of an embarrassing film. It's hilarious. It's hilarious to watch. It's probably, from a plot standpoint, 40 minutes too long. I mean, there's not a whole lot going on. James Cameron, sorry, not John Cameron. James Cameron. Obviously he's not on the special features. I can imagine what he really thinks of this one. It's got basically these mutated piranha that were supposed to be used by the military in Vietnam, attack this coastal little resort area, and they can fly. It's just stupid shit. The problem with the film really is not the piranha special effects. It's just there's not a lot going on. It's just a series of extended scenes between people that really come and go in the movie that don't really have any reason to be there. It's just filler. I mean, it's like 40 minutes of filler, and then you get some piranha killings. So it's kind of disappointing. I mean, I give it a 5 out of 10. The picture quality is good, and I'm looking forward to checking out the special features only because it's such a bad movie. Next up, I watched Blood Beach, 1981. I watched this on YouTube, and this is an interesting concept of basically these animals underneath the sand of a beach are sucking people under the beach and killing them. It's got an interesting cast. Burt Young, who plays, he always seems to play, no matter what role, he's got that same kind of Rocky's friend kind of role. He always comes across with the same kind of acting, but he's still entertaining. I mean, that he's just made a lifetime living off of that one type role. And it's got John Saxon in it, who unfortunately is not in it a whole lot. I wish he was in it a lot more. But again, it's a 5 out of 10. It was a cheesy, silly kind of movie. Uh, it probably it needs a Blu-ray. I would probably get the Blu-ray, and if it had some special features. And then finally, I'm working my way through these Resident Evil movies. This is the second of the films, Resident Evil Apocalypse. Now this one picks up right where the first one left off, and it's the same thing. It's zombie infestation. This one's a little bit more interesting because you've got Max, who is now fully mutated into this huge, monstrous looking creature that he does battle. She does battle with him. It's fun. You know, it's if you like the first one, you're going to like this one. It's the same basic premise. She's finding out more and more about being part of this T virus, and the scientists trying to use the T virus for military purposes or just to make money, basically. But it's basically, you know, a silly, glossy CGI action film. I give it a 6 out of 10. All right, well, that was day 3, and I will be back. I'm probably going to stack these videos, and I got a lot of catching up to do. So that was day 3. I'll be back for day 4. Thanks for watching.